I look so tan on camera. I'm so happy. Today I was supposed to go to the beach with my boyfriend, but my boyfriend ditched me because he's trying to find an apartment in Torino. Completely understand. I, though, want to go to the beach because it's a perfect sunny yet windy day, wonderful beach day ahead, and so I am going to go ahead with Young Mungo. I'm on page 138. It's the first update that I'm doing. So far we've met Young Mungo, who is a very frail boy in Glasgow in the 90s. His sister, who is kind of his mother, because their mother is a terrible drunken human being, just like horrible, and abandons them all. And their older brother, Hamish, I'm not even going to comment about him because I have conflicted feelings. And I've met briefly James, who's supposed to be like Mungo's love interest. I feel weird calling him a love interest in a book that is not actually a romance. This is lithic. But the atmosphere is so depressing. Incredibly depressing and grimy. And I just hope for the best, because I know that Mungo right in the beginning chapter gets sent into like the Highlands of Scotland, and I still don't know why. I don't want for it to be that him and James get discovered, but I feel like it's going to be. Wonderful windy day, as you can see. I'm going to take you with me to the beach. I hate doing things alone. I have to, I must be brave. My therapist would be really proud of me. It's sunny. I am okay. I am still on the beach, and something devastating just happened. It was terrible. God. It left me with a icky sensation all on my butt. That was so awful. God. I'll be heading home soon, so I'm on page like 200. I think I can get like another 50 pages today. Let's hope for something better. There has not been one happy moment in all of this book since the beginning. That was oh my god. I am back home with So the trigger warnings were triggering because I just read the heaviest chapter, and I'm like, is there going to be any moment of happiness in this book? That was devastating. I was in public, so I could not cry, but I would have if I was in like the privacy of my home. There was oh my god. Let's talk about it. Spoilers for Young Mungo. Oh my god, I cannot even say it. He gets raped by the two men. It was oh my god, I cannot even talk about it. It was just, honestly, just thinking about it makes me so icky. Oh my god, so sorry. And then in the past, his sister gets pregnant, and it's the teacher. It's like, she's a minor and he's a teacher. She wants him to punch her in the stomach to like have a spontaneous abortion, which obviously does not work, and she has to get like an illegal abortion from just like some sketchy clinic. It was just a lot. So what I'm doing to cope is listening to another audiobook. I'm listening to The Walls of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata, which is like the most brutal whiplash you could ever give. It's like heavy trigger warnings, heavy story, queerness, homophobia, everything goes wrong. And then like, he doesn't like me because I am too pretty. I love it though, I love it. I'm going to trudge on, not tonight because I'm going to see the new Spider-Man movie, but tomorrow. I just realized that I could do that. I just wanted to show you this shirt I crocheted all by myself without a pattern. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Good morning. Good morning. I feel like Trix Mattel when she's doing like the Nordic accent. I've got a dog. Hi. Ciao. Regarding the book, I just had to take like one day off. It was putting me in a weird mood because the things that are happening in this book are very traumatic and I felt so icky. And I don't know, now I'm going out with my boyfriend and I feel like we're going to get like a little spritz and read, relax. It's a very sunny day, so I'll take you with me. Another day, another sleigh. And another shirt that I made. This one, particularly difficult. So yesterday we got caught in a rainstorm, like a summer rainstorm. We call it bomba d'acqua. Fantastic, fabulous. Did not read a lick of my book. But today that I'm going to the beach, I'm definitely going to read some more. I'm hopeful that I can finish Young Mungo in 2 other days because it's consuming my life. Every time that I think about that book, my brain gets like rotted even more. What is happening? Are people getting married? Let's go to the beach. Nicki Minaj. Guess who cried on the boat in front of like 20 strangers? This girl. Yay. I am apparently destined to cry on the boat because I had to physically restrain myself because I felt the tears. That was devastating. That was God. Don't get me started with the old gays. Do not. I'm reading the last like 4 chapters tonight or either tomorrow morning. I just cannot physically do it right now. It was so heavy, so sad. Christ, I don't want it to end. I don't want to know how it ends. I don't want to. Nope. Hi, it's the next day. I showered. I think I'm mentally prepared to finish the last 50 pages of this book. I don't know if that is a true fact. I had to physically stop yesterday because it was just too much. It was painful. We have like a dual timeline in this book and we are racing through the end. It's going to end badly, isn't it? I only read like 2 pages. Why are you doing this to me? Just 1 chapter to go. Christ. That was definitely one of the most painful reading experiences of my whole life. That and a little laughter. Sa giocano. Oh my God. Yeah, I finished the book. Never, no. Painful. God. Terrible. Jesus. 5 stars. Tomorrow. I just want to show you my little companion. So I'm back. Took a couple of days to think about this book. You'll have to bear with construction noises and the fact that I'm very sweaty because it's almost 30 degrees Celsius here in Italy. It's unbearable. Stai facendo col nasino. It was an experience. So this book started off being incredibly sad right off the get-go. Mungo, who's our protagonist, really has nothing in his life that really brings him joy. He is a very poor kid in a poor suburb of Glasgow, which is a dying city in the 90s because of Margaret Thatcher. His family is incredibly dysfunctional. His mother is an alcoholic and abandons her family when weak yes and the other so. And the only thing that he really has for himself is drawing, because he's a really good drawer, and his friend James, who becomes his main love interest. I don't know if I should call him like that in a book like this. They fall in love. James, Catholic, Mungo, Protestant. It's like all the cards stacked against them, and there are two parallel timelines, in which one is the past, in which we see Mungo's situation and how he gets to know James, and the future, in which he's camping with two people that his mother met at Alcoholists Anonymous AA meetings. And the things that happen in that future storyline are incredibly heartbreaking. You want to believe in the good of people, and people always let you down. And it's also incredibly interesting how this book analyzes toxic masculinity in a way that cages men more than women, because at the end, the only people who are truly free are the women, because they are not caged by any man if they choose to be so. Like, Mungo's sister gets to have a future for herself because she really works hard, and she's kind of lucky at the end. But Hamish, his older brother, will forever be caged in that poor suburb because of toxic masculinity, because of the expectation that society put upon him. And this expectation were put upon him by other men. And it's incredibly well crafted in a way, because the only one who breaks societal expectations is Mungo and James. And they're the only one who at the end get to maybe have a happy ending, because they simply run away. Hamish, all the other kids, the father, like James' father, they're all trapped by their own thoughts of what a man should be and should do. The only people who survive this apocalypse that is going on in Glasgow are the ones who believe that there's something else other than that. I read 3/4 of this book thinking this was going to be a 4-star because everything was going wrong. It was sad. There was no moments of happiness outside of Mungo's and James's earlier relationships when they're a secret, and everything crashes down at the ending. But I was like, it's very well written. It's making me feel things, but I'm kind of removed from the story because it's such a sad situation that I felt like physically pulling myself from the story, because I did not want to have negative feelings going on. Just like how I did in my A Little Life vlog, I said that I'm very good at removing myself from stories because I don't want to get affected. I don't get triggered, but I have like lingering feelings for books. The ending though, it was impossible to pull myself from that. It was just thinking about it. It's been a week since I've finished this book. Just thinking about it makes me just crushed. I'll talk a little bit spoilery now. As I said, the only one who gets to escape and go to university, actually have a future, is Jodie, because she's a girl, she's a woman. Even though that abortion scene, I have a thing for people getting pregnant in books when they don't want to, and it's just like a tough pill to swallow. The whole scene in which she asks Mungo to punch her in the stomach because she wants like a spontaneous abortion was incredibly soul-crushing. It was terrible, like written beautifully, but on me, terrible. Hamish is the one who acted all tough. Everybody's scared of him, but he is the one who's most caged in his role. And he caged himself, and other men caged him. And he is the one who takes the blame for the assassination of the other two bozos. And he's the one who's going to jail. He is the one who's not going to have a future. Rightfully so, because he tries to be like a role model for Mungo, but in the worst way possible. He's bigoted, homophobic, violent, and he has some redeeming qualities. He tries to be sometimes soft with his brother. There are some moments of softness that you can see in the book. Hamish physically stops himself from being soft and caring. That's what toxic masculinity does. Their mother, she just needed like loads of therapy and rehab, and she obviously could not get to it, which is like another commentary on the lack of resources for the people who were struggling. Jesus, Mungo, that rape scene, it was just like, no, I don't want to think about it ever again. I am very scared of drunk men, okay, because I'm a femme presenting person. I look like thin and petite, and I look really vulnerable. But to have like a male protagonist who's so young, he's like 15, barely 16, to go through all of that, that's again so crushing. I was fully thinking that the last scene would be Mungo leaving James, like watching James go away without him. Unfortunately, the implication is that Mungo and James run away. They managed to run away. And in my head, in my fantasies, they're living in a little cottage in the sheeps in the hills and living a wonderful mundane life outside of society. That's my hope. The character that actually made me weep first before all of that ending was their neighbor, their clearly like gay bachelor neighbor. When he pulled the photo of his first love, I'm tearing up just thinking about it. I cannot with the sad old gaze, and like, he's 30, he's so young. But in societal standards, everybody thinks that one, gay is like the worst thing that you could be. Lesbians do not exist. They're like there for porn, for people, for like men. Like gay, oh no. And the fact that he's a bachelor is seen as like a sin, and it's weird. So my thoughts in the end, 5 stars, soul crushing, never again, but like 5 bajillion stars. It was a tough, potent read. I think everybody above the age, maybe of 17, should read this book. It's important, it's a historical piece. I have a thing for books about sad gays, and that was definitely sad and gay. I'm very happy that I read this book, though. I'm very happy. I've been thinking about it for quite a while. And this is my vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you read this book, please leave me a comment down below with your thoughts. I have so many of them that I cannot even like put on the camera. Also, if you want to like follow me somewhere else, I've got my socials down below. I'm most active on TikTok. Fun time there. And I'll see you in the next one, which I hope is going to be a lot less sad, but possibly more gay. Goodbye.